Before I close my submission, I want to put emphasis on issues to do with equity and Article 10 of the Constitution. I know Majority Leader is here today, and actually he did attack me in the morning where he said that I meant unsubstantiated allegations concerning more money allocated to Kikuyu constituency, where we saw under Kura, and I have evidence, where under Kura, Kenya Urban Rural Roads, Kenya Urban Roads Authority, they had actually gazetted advertisement on 8th May 2024.
What's your
and
Majority Leader?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I rise on standing order 87 on statements of fact. Because the member for Yatta, who was not here in the morning, says that I attacked him, and I am not in the business of attacking any member of Parliament, Honorable Speaker. Therefore, that language, first of all, he should learn that there is no such language as attacking a fellow honorable member, like the honorable member for Yatta. But more importantly, Honorable Speaker, he purports to be tabling a document that he is holding, which is not a document that he has tabled for the clerk's table for you, Honorable Speaker, to be able to verify whether it is a document that is admissible to the House. And you see, you can't just come with documents. The other day, Honorable Speaker, during the impeachment motion, I was talking about newspaper cuttings. I could hold these order papers here, Honorable Speaker, and purport to be carrying documents from Kura, from Kenha, or from Kera. And I think, Honorable Speaker, you should direct the member for Yatta, if he has any document that he is referring to, it must first be tabled for your Honorable Speaker to verification, to verify whether it is authentic, because I can also just wave documents here and say this is a Holy Bible according to myself, but it could just be pieces of order paper, Honorable Speaker. Therefore, I want to urge that you do direct the member for Yatta to tread carefully from where he is going. Because what I said in the morning was a statement of fact. It is something he was saying on TV, which he cannot substantiate. If he wants to substantiate, or if he wants to discuss my conduct here, then he has the liberty to bring a substantive motion, and I will be there to defend myself, Honorable Speaker. But what I did indicate, since he was not there, and maybe I could tell him, is that he appeared on a TV interview purporting to quote documents that were being circulated on social media, documents that included even roads in Kabete, in Limuru. And I can educate him on the boundaries, because I am certain he has never been beyond the Yatta and Thika, Hapotu, Honorable Speaker. Therefore, please guide him.
I was continuing. Allow me, Mr. Speaker, to inform that the Honorable Member for Kikuyu maybe is not aware. I'm not zeroed to Yatta only. I have actually global experience, which I think maybe he doesn't have. So what I want you to say is that the document I have came from the portal of Kenya Urban Roads Authority. And this document I can table with our clerks. Yes, I will. So what I meant in the
What does the document say?
It shows out of all the allocated Kura roads for Kiambu County, about 63% went to Kikuyu constituency. And out of the total roads that were gazetted for Kera roads under Kiambu County, 94.4% went to Kikuyu constituency. And I was actually making reference to this on matters of equity and Article 10 of the Constitution. So when Honorable Ichungwah, who is our majority, when he alludes that of unsubstantiated information, I have facts, and I'm only trying to say that as patriots, let's not be selfish. We all represent people, and all constituencies in Kenya deserve to get equal services. So when I got this, because I got from the portal, and it's even signed. It's even signed. So I have evidence. It's signed.
Yeah, but order, honorable members, order. Can you allow the Speaker or the Chair to address the House? Now, what exactly are you trying to tell the House? in terms of what goes where. The government, through its own expenditure, has a right to take development to wherever it wants. So when you say that a certain portion, that percent, are you citing a provision of the Constitution that has been contravened, or a standing order? What exactly are you trying to say? No. First of all, order. Could you first of all lay that document on the order? Can you lay that document on the table? Proceed. Come and lay it on the table. Order, Honorable. Okay, Honorable Kimani Ichungwah, you will have all the time to raise your point of order. Can you allow the chair to run this place? If you sit back and just listen, you will even be better empowered yourself to interrogate the honorable member that you interrogate. So relax. So exactly what is that you want to tell the House or the chair in this matter?
Give me the mic. What I was trying to say, under Article 10 of the Constitution, we talk of equity in governance and service delivery. So it's important as a nation, we all distribute resources equitably because all Kenyans pay taxes.
What does equity mean?
Equity means fairness.
And
I can make
fairness,
reference.
How is fairness?
Allow me, Mr. Speaker.
Can I tell you? Order. You know, there is a serious misunderstanding of the workings of government and statecraft. If you're going to say that a government project, there's an airport that has been constructed in Nairobi that's worth 300 billion. Would it be fair to say that we must have a similar one in Wajir, a similar one in makwiny, a similar one in Isiolo? What exactly do you understand equity to mean? For your information, I don't want to engage in a long debate on a matter. Order, Honorable Ichungwah. Can I just inform you? Every government comes up with its own plans, development plans. And the development plans that it comes up with is basically the mandate that was given to it by what do you call the people of that time, or the masses. What you need to do is that you want to say that such and such place, as part of your representation, Yatta needs this, and I don't have it. You see what I mean? Garissa needs order. The Honorable CNN. I remember you had a dream sometimes back. Oh, is it Honorable, my old good friend, the professor? Order. If you want to bring a matter to be discussed, similar to what you're trying to say, including the conduct of any individual, bring a substantive motion to that effect. It says here, Article 91, I think, it says that a member shall be responsible for the accuracy of any facts which the member alleges to be true and may be required to substantiate. And then the other one, it says, order. You cannot impute improper motives on any other member without a substantive motion on that. You can't discuss the conduct of a member in his individual capacity. You can discuss the conduct of the chair of a certain body and say that the chair has erred in this and this and this. But if you're going to say that Ichungwah, because he's a member of parliament for, is it Kikuyu? For Kikuyu, and being the majority leader in here, by the way, who has very little role in the production of a budget under the current constitution, has used his powers to take 90% or 70%, then you bring in a substantive motion. And the veracity, I'm trying to make sure that this House leaves to order when the chair is addressing the House. Order. I left this House when there was a serious order. I have come back when some of you want to turn this into something other than an August House. When the chair is addressing, you don't talk, you sit still. Under the circumstances, I don't see how this debate goes into the individual character or conduct of any member. If you want to do that, bring a substantive motion. I am sure I would gladly, if I were the Speaker, approve that, and it will come up for debate. This is a House of Representation. Order. I'll give you an opportunity to say what you have to say, but can I have the document? Can I have the document? Order. The honorable member for Embakasi, you shall remain out of this house for the remainder of the day. You do not. The basic rule you learn in this house, in any August house, is that you do not question the authority of the speaker. Order. Honorable, the MP from the Honorable CNN. Order. I will throw, if it's going to take me throwing everybody out, I will throw out. The honorable member for Embakasi, you shall remain out of the house for the remainder of the day. Order. You cannot have a point of order while the chair has given a direction and a ruling. The ruling has order. The honorable member for Embakasi, are you willing to leave the house? Order. You leave the house. Order. Sergeant at arms, do your job. Order. You shall remain out of the house for the remainder of the day. You shall remain out of the house for the remainder of the day. You cannot turn this into a fish market. Order. My position is, let me tell you one thing. I have been in this house before any of you. And I know how this house should be run. And if it's going to take me throwing everybody out, I will not hesitate to do that. So, I want to see the next person who is going to go out of order, and you'll see what will happen. Now, under the circumstances, you have tabled this document. Have you finished your submission? Okay, proceed.
Yeah, thank you. So, in line with the current budget, I've already put emphasis that it's important we observe equity and Article 10 of the Constitution. Another very important cross-cutting issue is gender mainstreaming. Our budget needs to be gender responsive so that it takes interests and the priorities of women and men of this country. Another key issue, Mr. Speaker, that I wanted to put across in regard to our current budget is that we need to commit to implement the budget, because all the time we read very appetizing or enticing budget, but when it comes to implementation, there's always been delays to do with exchequer, where money has been delayed and the project implementation has delayed. So it's important that promptly the exchequer releases money for projects to be implemented within the shortest time possible. So with that, Mr. Speaker, I submit and I support the budget as tabled by Honorable Dende Nyoro. Thank you.
The MP for Lafay, followed by the majority leader. That one is done. The chair had the Honorable MP for Lafay proceed. What's important? Are you on a point on a matter that has already been determined? What is it?
Honorable Speaker, I'll beg your indulgence because, as you clearly stated, every member has a responsibility of statement of fact in line with our standing orders. And everything that we say in this House goes on record. It may be misconstrued by somebody watching from outside this House that the member for Yatta has tabled a document that has been admitted into the House.
This document has not been admitted. It has been tabled. There's a difference between the tabling of a document and the admission
Honorable Speaker,
of a document.
if you could indulge me for a minute.
Honorable Majority Leader, Honorable Majority Leader, could you please take your seat? Could you please take your seat? Please, could you take your seat out? Order. If you want to revisit this matter, the honorable member has given his statement, and he has tabled our document. The document is going to be perused by the chair. After it has been perused, and then the Hansard will be produced to see whether there was imputing of improper motives, which have already declared him out of order. Order. You want to invite me to send you out. You think it's going to be an honor for you to go out. I'm not going to give you that glory today. The MP for Lafe, proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. Mr. Speaker, I support the report on consideration of the estimate of revenue and expenditure for financial year 2024-2025 and the medium term. Mr. Speaker, I want to join my colleagues in supporting this report, and I want to take this opportunity to thank the Committee of Budget and Appropriation, of which I am a member, for the good work. Chairman, Mr. Speaker, I want to take this opportunity to thank the Education Committee for reinstating the 2 billion for the school feeding program. And also, the Committee of Budget and Appropriation have increased that amount from 2 billion to 3 billion. Mr. Speaker, you know and I know this program has great impact and encouraged high enrollment in ASAL areas. So I want to thank the members for supporting this, because we all know that the children who are benefiting these school feeding programs are really in need of this program. And I want also to state that in this budget, we have allocated 1 billion to State Department of Livestock for restocking, animal restocking program. This will also help, this will also support the pastoralists who have lost their livestock during the drought and flood season. Mr. Speaker, we have also, as a committee, allocated 10 billion to KRA for reinforcement. We all know that whenever we pass the budget, there is always a shortfall. So that at least to avoid that, we have empowered KRA to at least do reinforcement in revenue collection. Mr. Speaker, as members have already said, in this report for fairness and equity, we have allocated more than 14 billion to RERAC, that at least the 290 consensus will share equally, of which every consensus will get 50 million for electricity. Mr. Speaker, we have also allocated 20 billion for bending bills. We know there is a committee of bending bills, and we know there is amount of bending bills more than 20 billion. This 20 billion will cater for, as the committee, we know that the committee is the committee of bending bill is receiving the report from departmental as they clear at least to cater for the first report that they will submit.
Where is the MP for Yatta? He has gone. I have gone through this document, and I'm going to give basically the admissibility of this document. You will continue. Just give me a moment. This is a tender document. And I don't know whether it was cancelled or not, and I'm going through it here. And literally see Kikuyu in only 1 or 2 places. Or 40 million shillings and 60 million shillings. Imagine. And now for for members of parliament, or rather the public who are looking at what is going on in the House, a presumption is built that essentially imputes improper motive on a member. I mean, I could go through this list one by one. It says Nakuru Town, North Rift, Kapsawar, North Rift, Shifika Hotel. I don't know where Shifika Hotel is. I hope that is that in, no, it's somewhere in Captain something. And progressively, I only see one place where it's written Kikuyu Town. I see Muranga, I see Embu, I see Kakamega, I see Vihiga, I see Kikuyu bus stop, which is 35 million. Rift Valley, Muranga, Nandi. The only place I don't see is Northeastern Province. Maybe I should be the one complaining. Order. The chair is on his feet. As I see North Rift, I see progressively you continue up to the end. Muranga. Hardly seen any Kikuyu anyway. Kisumu, Kihancha, Kinangop, Nyamache, Nakuru, Nyamira, Muranga again, Kisumu, Nanyuki, Kisumu, Kikuyu Town again, 60 million shillings. Now, no, twice I've seen. Kitui, where you come from? What is this? Sagana, I see Sagana. I see Kasarani. I see again another Kikuyu, 20 million shillings. Order. I see Maua, 20 million. Order, honorable members. I see Muranga. I've seen more Muranga than actually Kikuyu. Order. When the chair is talking, you don't engage in a conversation. I had given a direction that I'm not going to give you the pleasure of looking to the people of, is it Mwingi North or Mwingi West? That you've been fighting very hard for them, and that's why the chair sent you out. No, I'll give you an opportunity to talk so that you can say something on this house on the budget. But basically what I'm saying is that, honorable members, let us desist from making inflammatory, very sensational kind of statements on the floor of the House when Kenyans are looking at us. It's a bit sad. It's taking this House to a very lowly state. This is an institution that is going to, it predated us and is going to post-date us. We will all be gone when there will be parliament here. And you want to be a parliament, proud of a parliament that you built its dignity along the way. Not in one in which you are dragging its dignity along the floor. And for me, the one thing I have given my own undertaking to God is for as long as I'm on this chair, I will not look at any partisan thing. I'm going to look at the country as a bigger picture, and I'm going to uphold the rules of engagement of this House. To the letter. Proceed, Lafe MP. You will have more time now.